what's your name again? What's your name? And I was like, my name's Rich. He's like, no, I'm not going to call you Rich. I'm going to call you Dick.
I just spit all over my monitor.
And looked at him and I was like, okay, I don't give a crap. You want to call me Dick? That's fine. Call me Dick. He continues on and goes, even better. I'm going to call you Dickers. You!
He gets get called Dickers every day at work. You're Dickers. Imagine telling this story of when you got pressed and you were called Dickers. Dickers. He's legitimately making love to a cardboard box while screaming, Dickers! Dickers!
And one of the things that Sean really enjoyed to do was grab a paddle. They had wooden paddles at this arts and crafts store. And smack.
I'm ready.
So now we're going to go to the stories of Rich in retail.
Okay.
This is actually so f***ing Keno.
It's a face cam
Unfortunately, we actually have to look at his ugly, disgusting face.
Stop.
This man is at least 50 years old.
Video today is sponsored by Ridge.
Look at his beard. Did he paint in his beard?
It looks like it was drawn on with a Sharpie. At that part, look at it.
He mascaraed this to like, bro.
Oh.
Ridge.com/RT.
By the way, don't buy the Ridge wallet.
Let's get some subs to Felt Rich.
Who has a Ridge wallet? Is it even good?
It sucks. Come on.
It's like a little.
Does anyone have it?
Is it good?
They're
Ridge
saying
wallet
it's
is
a scam.
They do suck Andy.
Al Jams has one, and he says it's a scam. It's overpriced trash.
Don
Scam.
Tron says Ridge wallets fall apart. It's shit.
What is Ridge? They actually make these awesome, super minimalist wallets.
It's terrible.
Imagine like Ridge
card.
Did Ridge know who they were paying to show their product?
No.
They had no idea that they were paying the most unappealing person in the whole world to show their product. Literally the sex appeal of like a leech or like a barnacle. Do you know?
Yeah.
Look in those dead, soulless eyes. Holy shit. The eyes of the eternally ghosted man. He hasn't got since the Twin Towers were standing.
ID blocking, and they literally hold everything that you need without making a big bowl.
Everything you need? Bro.
Sean Potter
3 cards.
Since the Carter administration. Rich was in his 20s during Jimmy Carter's administration. Let's be real.
Bulge in your pocket.
Wait, what does he have open? Does he have his like stuff? Like, what's open? What's this app? Can we?
Is that his trans? Why is it redacted?
I don't know. It's like
Did you see? There's like blacked out sections of the document that he's looking at on his phone.
Oh, that's the Oh,
you
know what that is? He's got the. Oh my god, he's so lazy. He's got the email for the Ridge wallet, the talking points.
No.
Open.
He has the script for the Ridge wallet right in front of him?
Yes.
No. 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 Exposed.
Oh my god.
Exposed,
Dude,
Richard. In 4K. Reviewtech exposed.
Grim.
He looks like he chewed gum. Hang on. What do you mean? That beard is so colored in. Oh my god. Oh my god.
In your pocket.
I love A-logging Rich more than anything we've ever done on the show.
I have so
it's
much fun
favorite.
with it.
Yeah.
and I absolutely love that. Now, if you're looking for something with a bit of a different flavor, they have a dozen different styles to choose from, but Ridge doesn't stop there. They also have phone cases, battery banks. Why I never talked about my escapades working in retail before in a video is beyond me.
Well,
this may be
Richard? Like, maybe because it's embarrassing, shameful, humiliating to do so. The stories he's about to tell of his abuse in retail.
Wait, what?
My most epic horror stories video to date.
Reviewtech USA.
Skip it up and that up.
Oh my god.
So for those of you who don't know, I worked in retail.
All right, so he says you guys are unhinged.
He looks like he'd work in retail. Rich, you know what, Rich? I believe you that you worked in retail, bud.
So as a 1-2 cent says you guys are 100% unhinged. I love it.
Rich's whole physiognomy is retail assistant manager.
Oh.
You look at him, you go, that guy works at Best Buy. That guy works at Radio Shack.
No, but you know this is the kind of guy that when you're trying to get an exchange, it's going to be a tough like time. You're like, oh, this is God.
It's going to be rough sledding.
Yeah.
For those of you who...
And by the way, I like how someone's like, wait, Bobby Babber's like, just wait, Andy. You're not ready, okay?
Who don't know, I worked in
It's
retail
so funny.
on and off for many.
You got to stay for this.
years.
Don't stay tuned. You won't even believe Rich's tales from retail. You just won't even believe it.
And for those of you who have never worked in retail, I will tell you this. It is a very, very stressful and interesting career path to take.
Interesting. I mean,
Interesting.
I don't.
I guess.
In what way? I mean, interesting in like getting every day, I guess. Your soul being ground down to dust. Being treated like a child into your like middle age.
I did retail for so long.
Those of you who still work in retail, I salute you.
I do too. You know,
Because it's
Too
one
chilly
hell
is
of a
so real with this. 20 people do nothing and 5 people keep the store functioning.
be very stressful. It can actually be fun too. I had many fun times working in retail, but there are other
bet.
times that, man, oh man, I wanted to lose my mind. When you work with the public on a daily basis, you realize how animal-like the human species truly is. And man, oh man, when you catch people when they're in a bad mood, it can ruin your entire day.
okay, Rich.
You're soft, Rich.
Every story has to have a like prologue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just-
it's just like
Just tell the
fucking
story.
Say it.
Sometimes your coworkers can ruin your day too. Speaking of which, let's get into my first story when I was 16
Thank
years
God.
old. Now at the
So
time,
he
Only
was
2 minutes
he was only 16 when this happened.
Okay.
I was a junior in high school. I turned 16 and my parents said to me, you need to get a job. You need to learn what it's like to work. You need to learn what it's like to make your own money.
His parents then later gave him the same talk when he was 35 and living in their house.
And he still lives there.
He still lives there at the age of 42, even though he looks like
You know
he's
what?
55.
You need to learn what it's like to have more responsibility. So we want you to find a job.
He
And
never
they
learned
kept
that
hounding
lesson.
me and hounding me, which they were right. You know, you should. It's young to build character and become more responsible, so on and so forth. So I'm going to do the same with my kids. When they turn 16, their asses need to find
Rich! Go!
some kind of work so they can learn how to make a
Getting
buck.
mad.
So I actually went to ask friends who was hiring. It was different looking for a job back then. Now, even if you're looking for a job at Taco Bell, you could just go online. But back then, even if you were looking for something part-time as a kid in high school, you had to pound the
Back in
pavement.
my
Oh my God, kill me.
Back in my day, back in the 1940s, you had to pound the pavement to find a job.
Yes, thank you, Tim. Tim, his stories just don't begin ever. Okay.
Pavement. Or ask friends. And my friend Tim was like, hey, Rich, I have a job and I could get you a job too. I guarantee you they'll hire you. Okay, cool, Tim. What kind of job is it? It's at an arts and crafts store. Ah, oh boy, I can't wait to work there. I really didn't want to work there, but my parents were hounding me. They were up
No shit. Continue.
my
Go
ass, and I was
on,
like,
Rich.
fine, Tim, ask them for me, and I'll fill out an application. And of course, I did get the job. God, I remember the smell of the store. If you ever been to an arts and crafts,
The smell of it. Imagine the smell. Rich, the greasy slob, works there every day.
At the Hobby Lobby?
stench emanating from his body seeps into every piece of furniture, every art, every craft. Disgusting.
By the way, how hard, like the grocery store is tougher, in my opinion, because things expire. You have to face everything. Arts and crafts, like you put up the paintbrush, they're there forever. You know what I mean? Like they don't.
So I've actually obtained a video
No way.
that Rich posted of him working at a job
Stop.
that he was then fired from.
No. Goddamn way.
This is
Is it
amazing.
Christmas?
And he docks like everybody working there.
Shit.
store, like you smell all the fake scents.
Yeah, he had to provide proof that he worked at a real job because no one believed him.
Yeah.
I got the evidence.
Have the candles, they have the floral arrangements, and it just all hits you at once. They have like cinnamon smells and potpourris, and it's just like all attacking you. I'm getting the same headache I used to get when I worked there. Just
Trauma.
thinking
Now that you mention it, I'm getting a headache too, Rich.
This is a man in his 40s, like reliving his trauma, just crying about shit from 30 years ago. Okay.
about it now. It was such an overpowering odor working at this arts and crafts store.
Okay.
Well, anyway, I got the job, and what I found out was that my friend Tim also had his brother working there, and his brother's name
Okay.
was John.
Not John.
John really bent Rich over and drove, buddy. Literally.
Now, John was
No, dear John.
an interesting character. So there was a stock room at this arts and crafts store, and it was Tim's job
No. Don't tell me the brother him.
to introduce me
It's
to
so bad.
Wait, what?
all the different aspects of the store and talk to the different employees. And he introduced me to his brother that worked in the stock room. He was a stock guy there, warehouse guy, I should say. And he was like,
Get
Tim was like,
ready.
hey, John, this is
Rich, don't tell the story. Don't tell.
my friend.
He's already told it. There's nothing we can do to stop him. It's already happened. It's like the end of Watchmen. This already happened 4 years ago. Why would I tell you?
Friend Rich. He just got hired. Now, most people would just be like, hey, Rich, my name's John. How are you? Not John, though. What John did is he approached me and introduced himself like this. What's your name again? What's your name? And I was like, my name's Rich. He's like, no, I'm not going to call you Rich. I'm going to call you Dick.
I just spit all over my monitor. Spit all over my
I'm not gonna call you Rich. I'm gonna call you Dick. It gets better. It gets better and better and better and better.
buddy. That's so funny.
You gotta just keep playing.
John's the king. John's the king.
Rich looks so traumatized.
Yeah.
For count.
I'm gonna call you Dick.
I just looked at him and I was like, okay, I don't give a crap. You want to call me Dick? That's fine. Call me Dick. He continues on and goes, even better. I'm going to call you Dickers.
He gets get called Dickers every day at work. You're Dickers. Imagine telling this story of when you got pressed and you were called Dickers. Dickers.
He's the manager, by the way.
Yeah, the manager, the humiliation ritual begins.
Are Dickers. And I'm looking at the guy and I'm like, okay?
No!
No.
How is that okay?
So I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? And he proceeds to go, Dicks! Dicks! Looking around, screaming in the warehouse.
Why he thought this story
Can you imagine you're in the warehouse and you look over and the manager just starts screaming out, Dicks! 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 to the sky. Dickers! Oh, man.
Wait, how are we 5 minutes into a 37-minute
Because
video?
he gets bent over. Dickers gets bent over and driven.
How is this?
I hate.
How is this 32 more minutes? We're never gonna finish this.
People, they had to have heard in the store. And then as he's sitting there calling me Dickers, screaming Dickers and Dick, he proceeds to pretend to be intimate with a box. Now, you would think someone who was joking would do that for about 10 seconds. John went on to do it for about 30 seconds.
He's humping a box.
He's legitimately making love to a cardboard box while screaming, Dickers! Dickers! At the sky in front of everybody. The customers are looking at him like, what the f-? Look in Rich's eyes. Look at how traumatized he is recounting. I don't think you could make this shit up. I'm pretty sure he's telling the truth.
As we've got like probably 2 years worth of a gold mine with this guy. And he's never reviewed tech in his entire life, so it's all just embarrassing stories.
Not one of his videos that he ever reviewed tech. Ever.
Intense thrusting of a box. Now, working at this arts and crafts store, I don't think anyone there actually liked the job. It was terrible. I had two different managers there. There was the store manager. She was the head honcho. Her name was Colleen. She had hair from 1984, and she was a chain smoker. Whenever she brought you in the office,
1984.
I probably...
It's a baffling observation from him. Like, of course she did. It was 1984 when you were 16.
We smoked about 10 packs of cigarettes just being in her office. It was 1998, and back then people did smoke in their offices. Whether she was allowed to or not, I don't know, but she did. There was another guy.
I like your version better.
Named Bob. Bob was a very unhappy man. Bob had the physique.
Bob?
It was very strange. His entire body was thin, but he had a bowl for a gut, and he had long hair that was balding that he never, it was completely unkempt. Thing done. I remember Bob going up to me and saying, if you don't get what I told you to get done, I'm going to drag you out of this store with my bare hands and never let you get back in again.
What?
That was Bob. Bob was a very sad, angry man. Well, anyway, working this job.
What did you do to make Bob threaten to whoop your ass, Richard? Like,
terrible. And one of the tasks they wanted us to do, whether you were in the warehouse,
this is so
or
funny.
The store,
this is so funny. What he's about to say. It's so funny.
Helping customers, is they wanted you to clean the bathrooms. Now.
Oh, no.
Okay, there's many people that have to clean bathrooms at retail stores, but there was a surprising catch to cleaning bathrooms at this arts and crafts store. They didn't have any gloves.
Oh,
Wait.
Rich,
Hang
no.
on. Whoa. Pause.
Suffer, Rich.
The arts and crafts store didn't have gloves?
couldn't you have purchased some gloves at the craft
You
store?
know what I mean? Like, what do you mean?
They actually refused to let him wear gloves, even if he brought his own.
And they still wanted you to clean. I remember going to them and saying, where are the gloves if you want me to clean the bathroom? And they go,
You
"I
know,
want gloves."
I think Mr. Mitsiplex nailed it here. Oh, they did, just not for little Dickers.
Not ridiculous.
Dickers didn't get to use the gloves.
They bullied him for sure, dude.
Oh yeah.
He was like he was the. Oh shit!
You'll be all
What was
right.
the guy's name?
I'll be
From
right.
Porky's, Pete. He was
Yeah.
the Pete from Porky's.
He was full of legit. Rich has always been despised. Everywhere he's ever gone, he's been the low man on the totem pole, just getting dumped on.
Yeah.
You want me to touch like clean toilets with fecal matter and urine and Lord knows what else without
He's
gloves?
Newman.
Oh, look at
Yes,
his
we do.
eyes, man. That's tough.
And Lord knows what else without gloves. Yes, we do. You have to, or you won't have a job. So that was not happening. So what
Maybe
I would
just
do
walk
is take
out.
basically
Buddy. What a cope.
disgusting.
So what he would do is he would wrap his hands in paper towel. That's such a f***ing cope, buddy.
Mummy.
He's got like soggy, like just think of it. He's like going to the toilet water with his f***ing mitt of paper towel, getting like shit water and piss water. Like it's like a f***ing damp, like
No.
brutal.
Oh, he comes out.
Piss
It's just like light brown and yellow. His arms are just covered in
Dickers.
bathrooms.
I'm gonna call him Dickers all the time now.
And at best, maybe I would wipe the toilet seat. And even then, like I said, here's the toilet seat. Here's my hand, paper towels in between. Yeah, job was terrible. But that wasn't the worst part of it, though. Let's get back to Tim's brother, John, our friend John. Well, John used to really like getting the carts that were scattered around the parking lot at this arts and crafts store.
Oh my goodness.
But here is the thing. It's an arts and crafts store. And most of the time, people really didn't use carts unless they got a ton of stuff. Most of the times, they would just have a bag or two and wouldn't even need the carts. But John really enjoyed to go outside for very long periods of time and get the carts. But what John was really doing was smoking bowls of angel dust. And when John came back in, John would be stoned out of his
I
mind.
mean, this makes a lot of sense to why he was doing what he did. You know,
This guy's like f***ing high out of his mind on crack and angel dust, going around humping boxes and calling him Dickers.
It was
What
like
a
he
great
turned into the
story to
Incredible
tell.
Hulk. John would walk outside, be normal, and then John would come back in and be,
what a king.
"Where's Dickers?
No.
No.
Look at this
All right,
face.
listen. This
Oh,
I'm gonna put this on the house.
that's
This is on the house.
That's gotta be an emoticon, man.
That's on the house.
That's the face Rich makes when he takes a dump.
I'm gonna make that.
Dickers! Dickers!
His name was Dickers.
$250,000 man says maybe he did get buddy, he did. Just wait.
Wait.
Just wait.
The
I'm not
story's
making it
not-
up.
This image that I have here is probably.
He's 60 years. He's 16 years old. I looked at him and said 60. My mind was, but he's 16. Just quit the job. What are your parents gonna do? Throw you out?
I called.
You still got
called-
2 more years, buddy.
Literally, it looked like his muscles were going to rip through his shirt. Well, what John would do after he came back
That's a
in
gay statement.
from getting the carts was he would like to bother the living crap out of me. Other people too, but especially me. And one of the things that John really enjoyed to do was grab a paddle. They had wooden paddles at this
Get
arts and
ready.
crafts store. And
Get
smack
ready.
I'm ready.
Get like just guess what would happen with the paddle.
Did you use to spank Rich in the back?
Go on.
Okay.
me on the ass with them. Now, paddles at this arts and crafts store.
So
And
just
smack me on the ass with them.
He's getting Dickers, and he's spanking his ass. He's like, that's a paddling. Come here, Dickers, for your paddling. And the guy's just high out of his mind on PCP. Just fucking bend over, Dickers. I'm driving. And that's not even really an exaggeration. That's actually what took place, according to him.
This may be the funniest segment in the world.
Now, getting hit with a wooden paddle to begin with is a pretty terrible thing. It hurts. They're hard.
Okay.
But a
Oh no.
normal wooden paddle, at least when it's a solid one.
So
there's the
this
cushion.
has happened to him many times, where apparently he's been wooden paddled on the ass with many different
By
types of
different
paddles.
versions of
Yeah.
paddle. What is going on?
Cushion of air that is
How would you know this?
There's a
Rich?
cushion of air.
Hey, Dickers. How would you know this?
sandwiched between the paddle and your ass when it hits, so it'll still hurt, but that cushion of air softens the blow slightly. These were arts and crafts
Wait, so he's been paddled before. Like, this is evidence.
Yeah, it's not his first time.
paddles, and they had designs etched throughout them. So they had holes, basically, that didn't allow for there to be a cushion of air, which I guess if you want an ornate paddle is super cool.
So he's not even like paddling him like as a joke, like softly. This guy's literally
He's winding up this paddle as hard as he can while screaming, Dickers! High on PCP, just chasing Dickers around the star with the paddle.
But when it's being
best.
used to be slapped against your ass, it makes it 10 times more painful. And when John, after he was lit up on a bowl of dust, chased after you with one of these paddles, he was going for the gold and hitting your ass as hard as possible. The first thing he would do is be like, "Where's Dix?" And he would be holding a paddle,
No.
and literally chasing
Are
me
you-
throughout.
So the guy reports for his shift. And the first words of his mouth are, "Where's Dickers? Where's Dick?" And he's got a paddle in hand, ready to chase this throughout the entire store until he paddles him on his ass. This is like a grown-ass man, by the way, in his 40s, probably, paddling a 16-year-old Reviewtech USA. It was over before it began for Rich, really. Like, holy shit.
This is funny.
I would have to run for my life to not get my ass destroyed by a paddle with holes in it. This happened almost every day. And yes, I did
He should have
complain about
he got him to do some cardio. He should have had you running more, Rich. He
it,
complained
and
about
no
it.
one cared. So this happened.
So it's every
No one
day.
cared, and
It
no one
happens
cared.
every day, and no one gives a shit. They all just pointed and laughed at him, and they called him Dickers.
on a daily
Brutal.
basis. I was sick of the job. I was maybe working 10 to 15 hours a week anyway, and they were terrible 10 to 15 hours a week. It felt like time was going in reverse when I was there. And due to the fact that I didn't clean the bathrooms and I never got anything done for obvious reasons,
No.
again, I also didn't care about the
No.
job, they eventually let me go.
So, after all of that, zoom in on that. That is felted. Look at him. So after all of that, after going through the humiliation ritual of being Dickers,
Being paddled every day and no one cared.
getting paddled on his ass every day
Bathroom.
by a crackhead, they fired him. They fired him. You didn't clean the bathroom, Dickers. Yeah. Oh. Review fired USA.
This guy.
Thank God for King John.
Her going into Colleen's office, which was full of smoke, and her saying, "You haven't cleaned the bathrooms. Those bathrooms
She's
need to be
blowing
cleaned. They haven't
smoke
been
in
cleaned."
his face, you know? She's just like blowing smoke into his face, like, you haven't cleaned the bathrooms, Richard. They're not clean enough to my standard. What are you gonna do about it, Dickie? Dickers.
Properly for weeks. Again, they wanted me to clean them without gloves, so we're going to let you go. And thankfully, because I no longer work there, my ass wounds healed from not having to deal with John anymore and getting
His
slapped with a
ass
paddle.
wounds healed? He had ass wounds? Buddy, you can't be having ass wounds. Buddy. Ass wounds? He was literally butthurt.
We couldn't have written this guy a better script for us to make fun of.
He's doing the job for us. He's the ass wounded Dickers.